There you are in the living room watching your favorite TV show. You were waiting for your husband to come home. You were looking at the clock from time to time as he was more late than his usual time. Park Jimin, your husband, who was once your professor in university. You had a huge crush on him, but the thing that you were unaware of was that he was also webbed for you. He suppressed his feelings until your graduation. He confessed his feelings 7 months ago after you graduated and proposed you to be his girlfriend. You happily accepted his proposal, and after dating for few months, now you are happily married for 4 months. Some people said that you rushed things. You could have waited for some more time for marriage and all, but you don't think about any other thing when you are in love and when you know he is the one for you. He has always been a loving and caring boyfriend and now husband, but since last few days he has been awfully quiet and distant from you. You know something has been bothering him, but he is hiding from you. You tried to talk to him, but he always tried to convince you with a fake smile. You thought that he needed some space, so you weren't forcing him to talk to you. But deep down, you were really worried about him. After fighting with your mind for a long time, you finally decided to call him. As you were about to press the dial button, you heard the door opening sound. You got up from the couch to greet him with a smile. But your smile dropped when you saw his face, red and swollen eyes and red nose. It was an obvious thing that he cried, but again he was suppressing it with a fake smile. Sorry, I'm late. I caught up with some work. I'll freshen up and then we will have dinner. He again forced a smile, walking towards the bedroom with heavy steps. You stood there looking at his figure walking towards bedroom until he was inside the room. You sighed and went to kitchen to serve the food. You were sitting on the dining table waiting for him. After a few minutes, you saw him coming towards you. He came and sat beside you. You cooked his favorite food to cheer him up. You served him food. He forced a smile, mumbling a thank you. You waited for his reaction, but he just ate his food silently. He stopped eating when he felt your stare at him. What happened, Ryan? Why aren't you eating? Nothing. I just. How is the food? It's good. Your lips curved upward for a second before you turned to eat your food. You both ate the food in silence, unlike usual time when you both couldn't stop talking. You kept glancing at him every now and then. You wanted to talk to him, but you hold yourself. You decided to talk to him after dinner. You came in the room after washing dishes, but he was not there. You looked towards balcony and found him standing there. You went towards him and hugged him from back, wrapping your arms around his torso, resting your head on his back. He kept his hand above yours, giving it a light squeeze. He held your hand and brought you to stand beside him, intertwining his hand with yours. He looked towards the sky and then at you. Isn't the moon so beautiful? Of course it is. He again turned his gaze towards the sky. There were some moments of silence until you broke it. Min, he hummed in response, still looking at sky. You know that I love you, right? He turned his full attention towards you. Of course I know, and I love you more. You know you can share anything with me. If something bothers you, you can tell me anytime. I'm all ears for you. You said, caressing your thumb on the back of his hand. His eyes got teary and he looked away from you to hide his tears. He laughed lightly, again a fake one. What are you saying, Ryan? I am fine. Then why are you looking away? Look at me and then say the same thing. You are overthinking, Ryan. I am all okay. You cupped his cheeks and made him look at you. Then what's with these tears in your eyes? He removed your hands from his cheeks and sat on the couch. You went and sat beside him. Are you still not gonna tell me? What happened, man? You are making me worried. He looked at you with his glossy eyes. Ryan, his voice cracked as tears flowed down from his eyes. He hugged you tightly, sobbing on your chest like a baby. You rubbed his back, letting him cry. After some time, he calmed down. You were kissing his head, trying to relax him. Do you want to share with me? He nodded his head, still in your embrace. Ryan, am I not a good teacher? Am I spoiling my student's life? You frowned your eyebrows and said, who said that to you? Some of my students had very bad grades in my subject. And you know, Mr. Mike, he said that it's because I am not teaching them well. I am spoiling their future. And you believed his words and questioned your own abilities. He stayed silent. You sighed and said, Min, you are a maths teacher and you know how hard it is to study and teach maths. It is difficult and not every student is a bright one. Some students face difficulty in studying. There are every kinds of student. Some who are really interested and are doing really good. Some who are trying because they want to do better. Some who are trying but still lacking behind. And at the same time there are some students who are not interested but are being forced to study. Every student cannot be doctor or engineer or lawyer or whatever. Some should be painter, singer, poet, dancer or any kind of artist. Doing art is as difficult as studying maths, but they become more difficult when we are forced into it. Student life isn't easy. You and me, we both had gone through that phase. You know that how much pressure a student faces, how much burden they carry on their shoulders. Sometimes they couldn't perform well, but that doesn't mean that they are bad students or you are a bad teacher. You cupped his cheeks and made him look at you. You are the best teacher, and believe me because I am saying it with experience. You said with a smile, making him smile instantly. And rather than blaming yourself for their poor grades, you can talk to them and know about their problems and help them with that. Okay, feeling better now? He nodded his head. You kissed his forehead and again hugged him. He made himself more comfortable in your arms. Ryan, hmm, thank you for listening to me. I am feeling really better now. No need to thank me. I am your wife and I vow to be with you in any kind of situation. But why didn't you tell me before? I thought you will think of me as a weak person, as a crybaby. Crying doesn't mean a person is weak. It is a way to express your feelings. Next time, if something bothers you, you will share it to me, okay? Okay. Now shall we go inside? It's really cold here. I wanna cuddle with you. I sometimes wonder you are the same person once I have a crush on. Why? I mean, when you were my professor, you were like very hot and sexy man. And now that you are my husband, you are a cute baby. Well, I am still very hot and sexy. Wanna try Mrs. Park? She's the one who was crying like a baby minutes ago. You said standing up going inside your room. Hey, you can't say that to me. And you can't leave me alone like this. I am coming to have my cuddles. He also went behind her, jumping on bed, squeezing her in his arms. You were cooking dinner while humming along. You were so engrossed in it that you didn't see him coming towards you while I smiling. You looked at him and a smile spread across your lips automatically. Looks like Mr. Park is in a good mood today. I can feel happiness in the air. He chuckled and came towards you, hugging you sideways, resting his chin on your shoulder. Well, credits goes to you, Mrs. Park. Vian dramatically bowed to him. Thank you, Your Highness. I'll always be eager to help you in any kind of situation. You got my back. He chuckled at her cuteness and kissed her cheeks multiple times. Okay, enough drama. Now get off. Let me cook. I am not stopping you, but you are distracting me. I know you can't resist this hot human. No, you are cute, and you look more cute when you cry. I can give you Junior Jimin or Ryan. They look more cute while crying. You lightly hit him with your elbow in his stomach. Oh, why did you do that? Stop with your perverted thoughts and don't even think about kids. Why? Don't you want to have kids with me? I don't want to have kids now. First, I want to build my career. I have my dreams which I want to achieve. So, no kids for some years, and also I have a big baby to take care of. You said the last part, eyeing him. He broke the hug and stood in front of you, keeping his hands on his waist. I am not a baby. Yes, you are. You have 3 seconds. Forward. To save yourself from my tickling. You screamed and ran from there while he chased you. The house filled with the couple's giggles and laughter. Young couples standing by each other in every best and worst situation. And at last,